You look good, man. When are you gonna come
is-
see me, man?
Fam, why are you...
Fam, just come true.
Big
bro.
man,
come
you
true,
step
come
back.
see me.
I'm out for 1 second.
Fam.
Vuj is not here. Where's Vuj?
Oh, sorry. Let me call you back.
Where's Vuj?
Who's Vuj? Man's here, big man. Let's talk.
So Vuj is still in Serbia.
Let's talk.
The man with the sound wants to be involved in the show as well, but the Premier League has finished. Drew G's got a comment here. It says, United 2, Leicester 0. Really happy for Jesse Lingard. Lads had a tough year. Scored in maybe his last Premier League game for Manchester United. MUFC for life. Poet, I love you, but I would like a signed apology for your comments about United. We finished third behind two of the teams. All right. Before I get on to Jordy, who is a Man United fan, allow him to speak, I'm going to make this extremely clear for the people at home. I said Leicester would drop out because I believe Manchester United would take their place. But the way Manchester United have taken their place, you can do better than this because your players are much better. You just have an average manager. Irrespective of what you achieved, you finished level on points with a man that spent nothing. And you spent more in January than Chelsea spent all season. Jordy, what are you saying? Chelsea spent more in January than you spent all season.
Nah, I don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm sorry. We finished third.
Amazing.
We finished third. Ole deserves respect. He deserves his time now. And I actually apologise for doubting him. I'm sorry.
You apologise. I also saw Dave apologise on Instagram. He apologised as well. There's a lot of apologies going on.
Apologies are due. Apologies are due.
What do you think about the game, though? Jesse Lingard scoring. Tigo spoke about, maybe him being a little bit unhappy. I think we've spoken about it here as well. Now he's come through it. What does this mean for Jesse Lingard?
I think he's gone. But I'm glad he went on that high note. I wish it was in front of fans, though.
There's no fans there, innit?
Yeah, I wish it was
Bit
in front
weird.
of fans.
Bruno, penalty king. Is he? I'm asking you one question though. Man United, fantastic, third in the Premier League, Champions League football now. Still could also finish the season with a trophy. Let's not forget that.
Yep.
It could even be a better season for United.
Yep.
The question is though, my good friend, are you happy with the performances of the club, or is it more about results right now?
I think right now it's about results. It's too many games in short succession. Get them out of the way. You've got to get it how you can, man.
You got to get it how you can.
It's not going to be pretty every time, bro.
How about Leicester City, though? They were so far in front. Them man were in New Zealand, and all of a sudden, I'm right behind them on Stewart Island like, hey, how did this happen?
Lack of depth.
Lack of depth.
A lot of injuries. And maybe immaturity.
Leicester, is Brendan Rodgers a bit of a bottle job? Because you go back and you go, he done this with Liverpool. He got them in a position where potentially you're talking about winning the league, and he kind of threw it away with a Gerrard slip Demba bar. And then Leicester City.
I think I'll call him a half bottle job.
Why?
Because the first bottle he did, Gerrard really assisted that. He square balled that assist there.
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking about Leicester City. I'm thinking about Manchester United. I think it's a better fit for Manchester United to be in the Champions League. I think they've got...
It's sexier.
It's sexier. The players you got.
Come on,
I want to
man.
see Greenwood in Champ.
What are you doing?
Rashford and all of that.
I want to see Christian Fuchs.
Nah, my brother.
Nah.
Mark Albrighton, Miles' favourite player. But what I will say is, I just want to see a better gaffer. Leave a comment and let us know, what do you think about Manchester United this season? Can they win the Europa League? And is this the end for Leicester? End of a dynasty? Before we do go, do Leicester City sell their best players now? Because if you think about it, Chelsea and Man United are just going to get stronger.
Let's have money. Let's have money, though.
But are they going to be strong enough to compete with what Chelsea, United, City and Liverpool are going to do?
I think with a bit more depth.
Pause. Bloody hell, put the brakes off, mate. But you're going to call your thing brakes and takes long. Slong. Go on.
I think they got a good team. I don't think they should sell. I think they should add. Maybe depth. Like they don't need much in their first team. I think their first team is pretty solid. But players off the bench is definitely needed. They're going to be in more tournaments now. It's not one game. It's not one game a week anymore.
They're going to be in Europa League.
It's not one game a week anymore. I think they should do everything to get Wilfred Zaha actually.
As we move on to the next story, Chelsea have beaten Wolves 2-1. It doesn't allow Wolves to have anything like top six because Spurs went and kidnapped that. Goals from Mason Mount and Olivier Giroud. A comment here. If Frank Lampard wasn't English, you would... Ooh.
Go on.
If Frank Lampard wasn't English, you wouldn't say he was good enough? Don't get me wrong, he could go on to be great, but is he really that good? Now, that's an interesting question, because if man spent no money and has finished on level on points with Ole Gunner Solskjaer, who has apparently done a sensational job, Chelsea, just to put it into perspective, started off the season with losing Eden Hazard and losing 4-0 to Manchester United, only for 1 year later to be in the FA Cup final and level on points with Manchester United. But Ole Gunner Solskjaer has done a good job. This is Frank Lampard's first job in football. This is Frank Lampard's first job in football. This is Frank Lampard's first job in football.
I mean, Ole gets the same sort of stick.
10 years in management.
Is it 10?
Something like that. Man was at Cardiff. He had
Christ.
mould. I had mould in my living room once upon a time, but I had to call the council and then they sorted it out.
I do think Lampard is that good. I think he's very intelligent. I think he had a good season with Derby, and he's had I don't think he can believe the season he's had with Chelsea. He's in the FA Cup final. If he wins that, way.
First season in Premier League football.
And now he's actually been able to buy players that are stars. So imagine his next season.
So Frank Lampard comes into the job, he's got Derby experience, all right, that's all right, but then he comes to the Premier League, he has to get it, he's got no money. And now he's got Werner, he's got Ziyech, and potentially Kai Havertz. What about Wolves though? Because I always wonder about the sides that are on the brink of achieving something, don't quite get it. What does Jota think? What does Jimenez think? What does Traore think? What about the big players at the club? Do they potentially look a move? Or do they say, do you know what? Let's play some more Europa.
I think their bottle is actually on par with Leicester's, you know.
What?
They were knocking on top four's door. Now they're not in any Europe.
So I'm asking you this. If you're one of them Wolves players, what do you do? Nothing.
Oh, I'm knocking on Leicester's door, United's door, wherever I can go, man. Try to get a Europe.
Matt Doherty, Emirates.
Another left back.
He's right back. Matt Doherty, my brother, 26, 27, good man, honest man. I can see you at the Emirates. Leave a comment and let us know, Wolves
Bellerin's
fans.
your friend, though.
Bellerin is my friend, but we need cover. I heard Niles is leaving. I don't want Bellerin to do it all by himself.
I mean, Cedric's there.
Cedric! Well, we've got 9 right backs. I mean, 9 centre backs. Why can't we have 9 right backs? Leave a comment. Let us know. Laurie. Traffic. All right, anyway. Now we move on to the Claret and Blue Classico. West Ham versus Aston Villa, 1-1. You're a West Ham fan. Talk to me. What was it like?
This was a hard game for me, Poet. This was a hard game for me, man. Because, listen, everyone knows I support West Ham as they support me. But everyone knows I love John McGinn and Jack Grealish. And if you watch the game, John McGinn got the assist to Grealish's goal. I almost melted.
But then Declan Rice is playing that game, and I know how much you love Declan Rice. What type of game was that for you?
It was a nervy game, Poet. It was a nervy game. But it was all right, because West Ham was safe anyway.
Exactly.
It was a big game for Villa. And they done the damn thing, man.
How good are Villa, though? Because if you say 2-3 weeks ago, I think Watford was safe and Aston Villa were down. 3 weeks later, Trezeguet is still in the Prem after the Euro 2000. You remember what he done in Euro 2000? Yeah, so now he's still playing football.
How good are Villa is a mad question. I don't know. They had a good last 4 or 5 games, though. I think it was draw, win.
Is that a reflection of circumstances, or is the gaffer just now getting his point across?
I think it's circumstances, man. I do.
A little bit.
I do.
Grealish, will he stay or will he go?
Oh, he's off.
He's off?
He's off.
Why'd you say like that? Like you spoke to him this morning?
It's time to. I've done almost everything I can for you. What more can I do?
Villa fans, let us know, what more can Grealish do? Maybe buy you all turkeys for Christmas because he's got enough money. Don't listen to him. And most importantly, West Ham fans, when does David Moyes go? He's just trying to con you. Arsenal, Watford getting relegated, Troy Deeney swearing. Was it a decent game? Did you watch?
I didn't watch. I saw highlights. It was a great game, though.
A decent game?
It was a great game. That hurt me, man.
It hurt.
I didn't want to see Troy go down.
Never.
I didn't want to see... You all right, bro?
My guy, you're done now.
He waved at the camera and forget us.
Black lives don't matter to him, boy. Carry on.
Saw.
Will Hughes.
Decore.
Welbeck.
Oh. Champions League Welbeck.
Hat-trick against Galatasaray.
Premier
Welbeck.
League medal. What can you do, man?
Life comes at you fast, man. Leave a comment and let us know about that situation. For Arsenal, though, we finished 8th. It's been a very weird season. We've still got the cup final to go. As a Man United fan, third in the Champions League, living good life, West Ham survived. Do you see much hope
For
for that
Arsenal,
Arsenal side?
I think your only hope, your only beacon of hope is Arteta. And I don't know how bright that beacon is. Because if he's not backed, forget it.
I tell you what, one man that wasn't backed, by his players for a large portion of the season, was man like Howe. Eddie, how did you get them fucking relegated, geezer? How? Nathan Ake, Lerma, and his favourite striker, Dominic Solanke.
He scored yesterday too, well done.
scored.
Well done, Dom. Well done, Dom. Hello.
Hiya, darling, you're right. Bournemouth, though, like we spoke about Norwich relegated, Watford relegated. What does this mean for Bournemouth? Eddie Howe in the job for a long period of time. Looked like he was playing exciting football when he first came, and it looked like they could potentially be something that we see Wolves doing now, or maybe even Leicester. And it's gone the complete opposite direction. What does this mean for Bournemouth next season?
Oh, no, I think they're gone.
So in terms of, like, they're not coming back to you can't see them coming back up? And Jose Mourinho getting Spurs to 6th with a draw against Crystal Palace. Newcastle United ending the season, unfortunately, getting battered by Liverpool. Burnley losing 2-1 at home to Brighton.
Oh, these are the nothing games.
Yeah, Man City winning quite convincingly against Norwich. Shout out
Didn't
to
really
Todd
matter.
Cantwell, Max Aarons, Jamal Lewis, Wendy, Ben Godfrey, really good young players. Southampton, 3-1 winners against Sheffield United. Che Adams deciding to turn up now. Well done, mate. And Danny Ings, who's turned up all season, doing extremely well. You see what the Premier League looks like. There's loads of other comments I'm going to go into, but before I get there, I think I have to FaceTime one individual.
Vuj, you can't have a mask on and your nose out.
What we'll do is have a bit of a chat now, but I want you to send a video as well. So Vuj, is there a mic right there? Hey Vuj, talk to us. What's the season been like for you? Hey, bring the mic in. Bring the mic in, brother.
I think it's been incredible, bro. I think it's been an incredible season. Obviously, shout out Liverpool winning the league. You know, man like Klopp doing his business. I feel like the last day was a bit
Breaking news.
though. There wasn't really any shocks in it. I think that was a bit dead. There was no real shocks on the last day. But otherwise, it's been fun. I'm looking forward to next season, man. This one's got a bit of an asterisk, next to it because of the whole Corona thing. But Brentford next year, hopefully Leeds are actually there as well. I'm looking forward to that next season. A bit of Leeds, something new, something fresh.
What can you say about the Champions League? The Champions League is still to come. Is this going to be the opportunity for Man City to potentially put some gloss on their seasoning?
Yeah, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity, but obviously, there's no fans. There might be fans, might not be. They might do the whole Matrix TV screens that we're in curries looking at TVs. I just don't think it's the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So winning the Champions League like that for me isn't really the one. So
It's a bit horrible, isn't it? When you think about football as a working class man's sport, and the only way you can be in the stadium is you've got a laptop. So you ain't got the money to buy a laptop. Then how are you going to watch your football, eh? How are you going to be in the stadium?
hey, bro, I don't really like all these masks and that, but I'm having to wear one right now.
My brother.
It's dead. It's dead. I'm not really feeling it. But, that's life right now.
What can you give us as, you know what, Vuj, you're a man with predictions who always usually gets it right.
I like predictions.
From what you've seen right now, I want you to predict two things for me. The Champions League winners and the FA Cup winners, with the information you have. And if you can't do it, we totally understand.
You know what? I think the FA Cup will be a draw. And I think the Champions League, bro, that's a tough one. I might just give it to Man City for the fans. They've been having some very bad luck, and normally karma comes around and gives you some good luck. So I'll give it to Man City.
So Vu just said the FA Cup final will go to penalties and the Champions League will come to England.
I said the FA Cup will be a draw.
Yeah, so that means it will go to penalties because it's the final, Vu. It's just going to end the draw and there's going to be no winner.
Nah, it's a draw.
Vuj is telling me the FA Cup final will have no winner. It will just be a draw, and Man City will win the Champions League as karma has got involved?
Bro, it's no rules, and 2020, you know, it's been a mad year, so I think FA Cup will be a draw. Like, definitely be a draw.
Vuj, I miss you, fam.
You know what? I want to say hi to Jordy.
Hi to Jordy.
And,
Oh, hello, Vuj.
I hope
Love you,
he
man.
shows everybody his bum. He's got a nice bum.
He said he hopes you show everyone your bum because you got a nice bum.
If you show yours first.
If you show yours first.
What now?
What do you mean, what now? What's going on?
Nice slap.
Oh
It's
my
slap.
God.
That one's a bit slap, but I just want to compliment Jordy on being Jordy and his bum.
Cuz I don't care if your bum's an ironing board. I've got nothing to do. Big man, I'm done with this conversation. Enjoy Serbia. My man's got some breaking news. I'll shout you. Huh?
You know what? Tell everybody the reason I never came this week is I'm looking for a wife and I still haven't found one.
Apparently Vuj is looking for a wife and he still hasn't found one. Or Vuj, this position I'm in right now is very uncomfortable. I feel like I'm doing porn. I'll speak to you later. Don't know, fam. Got me bending over like Crystal Lust, fam. My Jenna, come on, fam. That was Vuj's predictions.
Poet,
Very weird.
this just in.
What happened?
Jan Vertonghen has confirmed he has left Tottenham.
Jan Vertonghen walks away.
Vertonghen.
No, I make up people's names on this show.
That's his family's name, bro.
It's not my family, there's no rules. I've made up bare names, fam. What did I make up the other day? I made
Jose.
up Jose.
Anyway,
Come on, fam.
Vertonghen, go on.
He's left Tottenham. Ericsson left Tottenham. I think Tottenham are going in the right direction. I say trust Jose. Also, everyone, it's a bit disorganized, this show. It's the last one. It gets like that. Here is a message from Klopp.
Hey guys, final little message from Norwegian Klopp here from the Norwegian fjord to the end of the 2019-2020 Premier League season and the last comments under for the season. So big one for me, obviously 99 points, Liverpool winning it after 30 years. Can't wait for the parade and this corona nonsense to go away. Second big one is obviously big shout out Poet, the future teller, the prophet, saying that Leicester was gonna get chucked out of Champions League, and they did, ending up 5th. What a massive big shout out to my Norwegian brother Ole Gunner Solskjær. That was an amazing achievement, even leaping in front of Chelsea and taking the 3rd spot. Got some great players, and I'm excited for next season, definitely for them. Other than that, Poet and Vuj, it's been an amazing ride and experience to join your guys' team, and Pukki joining Lay, everyone else who's been supporting us. Big shout out to the Poet and Vuj Wanderers for following me on Instagram and all that stuff. Yeah, see you guys next season for much more fun stuff. Ladies Gators.
So you've heard from Klopp, you've heard from Vuj, you've heard from Jordy, you've heard from me. But the season is not over.
Who the fuck is Klopp?
You don't know Klopp?
Jurgen.
I'm going to talk to Jordy off camera about Klopp. You lot, make sure you leave comments, like, share, and subscribe. Tell us what you think about Jordy. I think he's okay. 7 out of 10.
Looks or
Everything.
Personality?
No, personality, 11 out of 10. But when you mix it all together,
Phew.
7 out of 10.
So my...
Take care, everyone. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. And next week, I hope Vuj comes here with a Serbian wife. If not, I'll have Timsy and Jordy.
That was cheeky.
What do you mean it was cheeky?
You said my
It doesn't
looks
matter.
take me down.
I agree, Jordy. Look, come we go, man. I don't even want to be with Jordy no more. Come.
That was, hey,
No, it's all right.
No, we
fam.
need to
Come,
talk.
it's all right. We don't have to talk about nothing. I got
we need
my
to talk.
brother.
I will get a chair then.